to the Nascar Duralast Cup Series Season 3 Daytona 500. After the incredible Monster Energy Daytona duels Thursday night, we found BJ McLeod and Harrison Burton transferring their way in, of course going to victory lane. But here we go, folks. The 2020 Duralast Cup Daytona 500. The biggest field in Duralast Cup Series history. This is the series that started the channel back in 2018. Here we go, folks. The third Daytona 500. Let's go ahead and get the cars off pit road and get the racing going. The 2020 Duralast Cup Daytona 500 is next. Alrighty, folks, the first car to go out of 40, I kid you not, 40 Duralast Cup Series cars. Leading us off is going to be Matt Kenseth. So this is a quick rundown of how the rules work. So we push the car around the track. Let's say it lands here. Take it off, I set it there. I push this car. Let's say this car lands here. No matter where it is behind it, it will automatically be directly behind the car, or if it lands over here, it'll be directly in front. That way the cars are packed up and it creates unscripted diecast racing. Now, let's say this car came off the racing surface and made any contact with the 42 car, that's a multi-car wreck. If the car comes off the racing surface for whatever reason, that is an automatic DNF. And it can stack up. You can have 10 cars crashing out at once. Here we go! Matt Kenseth, your Daytona 500 pole sitter in the Credit One Bank Chevrolet Camaro. Daytona on Diecast Buffet. And Matt Kenseth will lead us off with an awesome lap right there. Matt Kenseth out front, of course, at 42 car, won 2 races in Season 2, and only top 10 get points, by the way, so it's going to be critical for these cats to finish in the top 10. Here is Tyler Reddick in the number 8 Caterpillar Chevrolet Camaro. Oh, look at that. Wow, he got loose at the end there. Tyler Reddick's going to take the lead as Kenseth is passed. And you see how the 8 car lost a little bit of ground, even though he was ahead of the 42. He's still your race leader, but the way the pack racing works, it keeps the field bunched up. Of course, each car only gets 1 run, unlike last year's Daytona 500. Duel 1 winner Thursday night. BJ McLeod's going to lead us off in the 3rd place spot. 40 cars today, folks. And BJ McLeod will be 3rd place. And duel number 2 winner, it was Harrison Burton in the Diecast news. Tax Slayer Chevrolet Camaro for Buffet Racing South. Let's see if they can win the Daytona 500. Here's Harrison Burton. No, man! Well, that was short-lived. The 82 car, it's going to go up and over in the tri-oval. So Harrison Burton, promising car Thursday night. Well, guess what? He is already out of the Daytona 500. That's our first DNF today. He's going to finish dead last. And as you can see, he had a pretty good car there. Buffet Racing South has 1 more car in the fold. It's Ross Chastain, number 39, Tax Slayer Chevrolet Camaro. Let's see if their 2nd entry can get it done at Daytona. Ross Chastain out front at Daytona. And that's just how humble stock car racing can be. You got a cat who wrecks out, and then his teammate takes the lead of the 500. Imagine that. Here's Reed Sorensen, who almost won a duel race last Thursday. Reed Sorensen, oh my goodness, so close to taking the lead. He's going to get to 2nd place. Ross Chastain out front, the Tax Slayer Camaro looking to win. Here's Ryan Blaney, who hasn't won since Season 1. Here's his Jack Link's Mustang. And pretty slow right there at the end. He's going to be 6th place. And the newcomer to the series, it's Little Wrangler 3, otherwise known as Andrew Keaton. Here is his number 5, Lionel Racing the Fix, Chevrolet Camaro. And pretty good lap there, but he's going to be 7th place. Transferring his way in Thursday night, it was Gray Gaulding in the Panini Ford Mustang. Here is number 27 car for Gray Gaulding. And a very slow lap for the 27. Easily one of the fastest cars in the field. It's John Hunter Nemechek in the 38. Select Blinds Ford Mustang. No contest. The 38's out front. Well, that's incredible. John Hunter Nemechek takes the lead. Here is Clint Boyer, who won the Daytona 500 in Season 1. Can he get his 2nd Harley Gerald Trophy? Here's Clint Boyer. Shot out of a cannon. Clint Boyer is out front. Just like Ryan Blaney, Boyer has not won since Season 1, as well as Stewart Haas Racing. They did not win a single race in Season 2. Here's Chase Briscoe, number 40, McDonald's Cessna Camaro. Chase Briscoe gets around Ryan Blaney. Here's Eric Almirola in the Smithfield Ford Mustang. Eric Almirola gets around Matt Kenseth. Here's Austin Dillon in the Dow Chemical Chevrolet Camaro. Oh, man, he's going to get around Clint Boyer. Holy cow, man. He almost lost it there. Attaboy, Austin Dillon. I'll tell you what, it might not be a win for Boyer, but I tell you what, a solid top 5 would be great for that 14 cap. Here's a rookie, Christopher Bell, the 95 Procore Toyota Camry. And Christopher Bell's going to get around Gray Gaulding. Here's Dominic Kondareski in the number 57 New York Sports Show Chevrolet Camaro. Ah, tough luck for the 57 car. Just not a good run there. Here's Kurt Busch in the number 1 Gear Wrench Chevrolet Camaro. Kurt Busch? Does he get it? Yes, he gets around Austin Dillon. I mean, literally by a tail fin, he just barely got around Austin Dillon, who almost won Talladega last season. Here's Bubba Wallace in the Air Force Warthog Chevrolet Camaro. And Bubba, here's Chad Fincham with number 49, Toyota Camry. Very slow run for Fincham. Here's Michael McDowell, number 34, Loves Ford Mustang. Michael McDowell into the top 10. Here's Denny Hamlin of the FedEx Express Toyota Camry. That car is slow. Here's Matt Benedetto in the number 21 Maytag Menards Ford Mustang. Not a good lap for the 21 car. I don't think he's going to get points today, folks. Here's Martin Truex Jr. in the Bass Pro Shops Toyota Camry. Well, Pete was fast early on, but a disappointing run for Truex. Here's number 54 of J.J. Yaley. He had to qualify his way in duel number 2 Thursday. And J.J. Yaley, a disappointing run. We're within 20 to go. Here is Kevin Harvick in the Busch Ford Mustang. Kevin Harvick gets around Tyler Reddick. Here's the Pizza Hut Chevrolet Camaro for Ryan Truex. He's going to get around Dominic Kondareski. Here's Cole Custer in the HAAS Automation Ford Mustang. Cole Custer almost takes the lead. He's going to be second place at Daytona. The last time we went to a points-paying restrictor plate event, it was William Byron winning at Talladega. Can he win the big one at Daytona? Oh, that car is, you could just tell it's dragging. That car is slow. Our next broadcast, August 23rd from Texas Motor Speedway, the Napa Auto Parts 500. That's going to be live on DIECAST Buffet. It's going to be the day race at Texas. Of course, we have 2 races there in Season 3. Here's Kyle Busch in the M&M's Toyota Camry. And Kyle Busch can't get in the top 10. Well, guess what? His brother's out front. Here's Joey Logano, who is yet to win a Duralast Cup Series race. What can he do here at Daytona? And not a good run for the 22. Believe it or not, folks, Stewart-Haas Racing and Team Penske have not won since Season 1. Here's Corey LaJoie, the Old Spice Ford Mustang. And that car, well, has continued to be slow. Right now, Kevin Harvick in that 4 car down the middle of the back straightaway is your 10th place car. Remember, top 10 are the only cats who get points. First place, 10 points. 10th place, 1 point. Here's Chase Elliott, the Napa Camaro. Shot out of a cannon. Elliott was going to take the lead. He's going to get slowed up and take 3rd place. Well, folks, we got 8 cars left to go. Here's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the Kroger Chevrolet Camaro. Stenhouse gets into top 10 position, getting around the 34 car. Here's Greg Biffle in the Castrol Ford Mustang. Let's see what this cat can do. And very, very slow run. Oh, boy. We're down to 6 cars left to go. Kurt Busch looking for his first ever NASCAR Duralast Cup Series win, that brand new Chevrolet Camaro. Here's last year's Duralast Cup Series Daytona 500 winner. Ryan Newman didn't have a good run in the dual races. Here is his Castrol Ford Mustang. Ryan Newman, just outside the top 10. Here's Eric Jones in the Irwin Tools Toyota Camry. and he will get around his teammate, Denny Hamlin. 4 cars to go. It's last year's champion, Alex Bowman. Let's see if this cat can pull the upset and take the win away from Kurt Busch. Alex Bowman just outside the top 10. And you might be wondering, folks, why do I keep pushing this side of the field up compared to this one? You can see there's like 37 cars on the track. It's much harder to push these back, so I just push whatever's the shortest line up. That's why I keep it equal, so it's not just these cats getting pushed, kind of push both sides of the field. I mean, it's taking up literally half of the racetrack. That's how many cars we have. 40 cars running in today's Duralast Cup Series race, the biggest field ever. Here is Garrett Smithley, the 51, Rick Ware Racing Chevrolet Camaro. 3 cars left to go here in the Daytona 500. And he will get around Corey LaJoie. 2 cars left to go. Here is Ty Dillon. Oh boy, this is one of the oldest cars in the field, but I tell you what, it's one of the fastest ones as well. What can this cat do? Can he pull the upset and steal the win from Kurt Busch? And Ty Dillon will get around William Byron. Keselowski versus Kurt Busch. Someone's going to win the Daytona 500. Here we go. We've been working for this all summer long. Kurt Busch, Keselowski. Who's going to win it? Tell me who thinks it'll win in the comment section. Here we go. Final push for the 2020 Daytona 500. It's not going to be enough. Brad Keselowski's going to get around Ryan Newman, but it's going to be Kurt Busch in the gear-rich Chevrolet Camaro getting his first ever NASCAR Duralast Cup Series win with a huge Daytona 500 victory. Can you believe it? Kurt Busch has won the 2020 Duralast Cup Series Daytona 500. His first ever Duralast Cup Series win and the 3rd win for Chip Ganassi Racing. I tell you what, that 2020 Camaro is fantastic. Hats off to Chip Ganassi Racing with that. Kurt Busch's car, unfortunately, that thing is super fast, okay? We've seen in the dual races on Thursday night how the 2020 Camaros really are competitive, and they might be even more competitive than the 2019/2018 Camaros. And guess what? A big win in that brand new car. Unfortunately, that car is going to be retired. That car is going to be turned into a custom diecast, so that was its final run there for that individual car. Don't worry, I'll get another Kurt Busch car. Here is Cole Custer's amazing run today. I mean, 2nd place for Stewart HAAS Racing. Great run by Cole Custer, absolutely. In 3rd place, Chase Elliott. I mean, this dude almost won the race. Austin Dillon picking up where he left off at Talladega, and I tell you what, a top 5 finish for the 3 car there. Of course, he won that big Bristol race last season. And Clint Boyer, I mean, just coming out of the gate with a top 5, attaboy to Stewart HAAS Racing. Sure, they didn't get the W today, but man, I tell you, a much-needed top 5 for Clint Boyer after that dismal season 2. And John Hunter Nemechek, I tell you what, this cat is one of the fastest cats in the field, I tell you. So you got Cole Custer over here, got John Hunter Nemechek. Awesome stuff. Don't worry, we're getting a new John Hunter Nemechek car soon enough, but hey, man, take advantage of that super fast 38 car while you can, because that was David Reagan's car. And I tell you, that is one of the fastest, if not the absolute fastest, Duralast Cup Series car out there. And check this out. So, of course, Harrison Burton wrecked out, but Ross Chastain's going to come home with a top 10 run for Buffet Racing South, that brand new car. Look, those restrictor plate cars I built, I tell you what, they're pretty fast. Coming home with a solid 8th place finish. Going to be Bubba Wallace picking up some good points for RPM. And Reed Sorensen, I tell you what, man, he's going to have a new race car soon. But check this out. That 2019 Camaro, I mean, that thing is truly an underfunded car out here competing with the big boys. Gets a top 10 run in that old car. I tell you, that's an old car right there. Super fast, almost won a dual race. Rounding out the top 10, it's going to be Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Yeah, that's an old car right there. Don't worry, I'm working on getting him a new one soon. Hopefully all that works out. But yeah, that is your 2020 NASCAR Duralast Cup Series Daytona 500 Top 10. I mean, Chevrolet power. I mean, check this out. No Toyota Camrys in the top 10. That is surprising to me. Denny Hamlin struggled hard. I want to say thank y'all so much for tuning in Thursday night and tuning in today for the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series 2020 Speed Weeks. What an incredible week of racing. We've seen Buffet Racing South and Rick Ware Racing pick up dual wins, and now Chip Ganassi Racing and Kurt Busch are a Duralast Cup Series Daytona 500 winner. I mean, absolutely, what a phenomenal day at the track. Honestly, it was some pretty clean racing, only one DNF, but I think the spread out pack racing was insane. I mean, you gotta think about it. 40 cars. We made Duralast Cup Series history all week long with 2 custom cars winning dual races, and then Kurt Busch gets his first win. 40 car field for the Duralast Cup Series Daytona 500, and you can expect that literally every race. 40 car fields. It's going to be insane. Holy cow, man, this season is just starting. Here's your top 10. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all August 23rd from Texas Motor Speedway for the Napa Auto Parts 500. That's going to be exciting. A day race at Texas. Last time we went there, it was Daniel Hemrick winning. Of course, I don't think he's going to be racing that, so there's a pretty good chance we could see maybe another first-time winner, maybe that Cole Custer cat. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you have an amazing day out there. Like, comment, and subscribe. August 23rd is the next time the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series Stockers will be on track. And from the voice of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series, I'm Garrett Hodge. Have a great one, folks. This has been a presentation of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series on DIECAST Buffet.